Hello guys, welcome to another video. Here today, I am going to be making a tier list of all four major sports teams' logos. And, yeah. Starting off with the 49ers. Honestly, I don't like the logo all that much, but it is kind of nostalgic, so I'll give it a D instead of an F. I just think it's too plain. I'll bump it up to a C. 76ers, I think their old logos were better. I'm also going to put this at a C, but I'm going to put it above the Niners. I believe this is the Angels. I don't watch baseball that much. I watch some baseball like whenever it's on, but I don't ever go out my way to watch any baseball. But I believe this is the Angels. I like the logo. It's nice, simple, and clean. I'll put it above the Niners though. The Athletics, I'm going to honestly put it in rebrand. Same with the Astros. I don't like logos with the letters around I don't like the logos with the letters around just a letter in a circle around just a letter. Just kind of plain and stuff. My favorite hockey team, I won't overstate this, but I do think this is an A. I think it's a great design. I do think there could be some rebranding to go along with it. We could make it a bit different colorway, but I really do think that's a great logo. The Chicago Bears. It's very nostalgic, but I'm gonna have to put in a D. I like the other logo better. I know that it's not their current logo, but we're just going off whatever logo they put on here, and I'm just gonna, put that one at a D. I do think that their actual logo is like an S tier. I'm only putting one in best, by the way. The Bengals, we might have to do it last, evaluate every logo. Bengals, honestly, don't hate the Bengals one, but I do think it's worse than the Niners because I think it could be a lot more, unique. It's just kind of boring. The Bills, it's really simple, but I like the design. Here, I'll put it in a B. It's probably low B because it's kind of too simple for me, but I think it's still a really solid logo. Chicago Blackhawks, I really like. Oh, this is going to go in S tier. This is going to be your first S tier. I really like that they put all this design in there. It's a really nice logo. And it really expresses the colors a lot. So yeah, I think that's a great logo. And Portland, I think can go in F tier, because they could definitely do. Actually, I'll put it in D tier as I do like the line way, but I think could just do something else. It's just so simple and not that cool at all. Blue Jackets, I'm going to put it under my Avs. I really do like the thing, but I think that, I really do like the logo, but I just don't think it's better than the Avs, because I think that, they could add some stuff to it, but it's a really great logo overall. The Blues, it's really simple, but I really, it's a good logo. I think I'm going to put it in B tier above the Bills. I mean, it's a really nice logo. And it's literally what the name is. So, obviously, you gotta, take that. I don't know this one quite. I'll come back to it. The Brewers, I'm gonna put this one at F instead of rebrand, because at least they have the glove in the middle, not just another letter in the middle. It's actually, kind of more of a cool design. But I do think that they could rebrand it. Here, I don't know if that's still their logo. I think their logo actually currently is not that, but it's the just the glove in the middle, which I would put in D tier, because I think it's just better than us adding the letters. You know what? This one could just go and rebrand, even though I don't really know who it is. It's just super boring. My Denver Broncos, I'm going to have to put an A tier above the Avalanche. here. It's such a good logo and it's simple enough to where it's not like too crazy, but it's still a really nice logo. I really like our logo, but I do think the old Denver D is better in my opinion. Cleveland Browns. The Browns, I'm going to put them in rebrand because I know it's such a classic logo, but it's kind of stupid. I think they could do so much better. I think the Pitbull is such a cool logo. Or I think it's Pitbull. I'm not sure. I don't think it is actually Pitbull. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it's the dog logo. I think that one was really cool looking. Here, and this one's just so boring. A helmet? Are you kidding me? It's stupid. Bruins. The Bruins is a classic, and I do think it's better than every single one in this tier, even 76ers. Because it's a nice, logo to go with, the color scheme. The color scheme and the logo fits pretty well together. I do think that the Bear Bruin one is way better, in my opinion, but that one's obviously not on here. The Buccaneers, this is not the Buccaneers that they have currently, but I do think that this one is way better. This one, adding those, black designs on there makes it look so sweet, and I'm going to have to put this one in A tier. I think it's above everybody there. I think it's so sweet, and I really hope they go back to it. Their new logo is, pretty much close to the same, but just doesn't have that cool black detail, and the shading is so much cooler on this one. I think their logo currently is probably the bottom of A tier, very bottom, but this one's, close to the very top. Milwaukee, I do like this. Obviously, I said I don't like putting, their name in the logo, because I just don't think you need to do that. I don't think they use this currently either. I think it's just the head. But, the Milwaukee Bucks one is the best one, because it actually, they show a buck, So I am going to put this one in the bottom of B. I'm going to put it actually above the Bills, below the Blues, because the Blues is just more, yes, I get it, it's a more basic logo, but it's still a great logo. The Chicago Bulls, dude, Chi-Town Bulls. I think this is going to be another S tier. Here, I really love the Chicago Bulls logo. The Bulls logo is very, very awesome, and it's very, very classic, very, very recognizable. If you show anybody that logo, even if they don't watch basketball, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's the Chicago Bulls, because Chicago Bulls are the Chicago Bulls. Here, and they're very, very recognizable logo, and it's not just recognizable by, it being simple, but it's recognizable by it being great. The Carolina Hurricanes, I do like this Hurricanes one. I do wish that they would make a new, redesign for, I wish that this was their alternate logo, because I like the logo, but I don't think it's good enough for their main logo. I think they could do a lot better with, the name being the Hurricanes. I think they could make a very, very good logo with that. The Hurricanes, though, I will put them in B tier. I think they're going to be below the Blues. Still like the Blues a bit more. The Canucks, I think this is another A tier. I think it's going to go above the Blue Jackets, Avs, and Broncos. Actually, I'll put it below the Broncos. I do still like the Broncos a bit more. But, yeah, I think, honestly, the Canucks logo is just really good. I really like the thing. The only change I would make is just don't make it the shape of a C. Not just because I don't like the letters thing. I think the letters thing is fine if it's just a single letter, but it's made into something like this. But I think it would be cooler if they just made a Canuck by itself, not as a C, because it does kind of look a little strange sometimes. If you show that to a non-sports fan, non-Canucks fan like that, people will think it's kind of a weird, strange logo. The Capitals, I really, really, really think this one's underrated. I don't see people talking about it too much. Here, they always are talking about the new one, the other one, which I I think that they currently use this one, but the other one is not nearly as good as this one, in my opinion. It's nice and simple, but it's super good. So I'm going to put this at a lowest A tier. The St. Louis Cardinals, I believe they're in St. Louis. The St. Louis Cardinals, I do like this one quite a bit. I think this is one of the best baseball logos. Yes, obviously I don't like the words, but I think that they do make it nice, like the nice font and everything. I am going to put it bottom of B tier. The Arizona Cardinals, but from Arizona in football, I think it's kind of lame. They could add a bit more colors to it. I feel like it's just kind of boring. It's not much going on there. They could add some more detail into it, more color, but it's not bad. I'll put it at the bottom of C tier. Actually, I'll put it above the Niners and the Bengals because, I think theirs is a bit more simple in terms of colorway, but I really think that the Cardinals logo is just a little boring. They could add so much detail. Their name's the Cardinals. Like, they could have a very, very good, very better logo. Like the St. Louis Cardinals, for example, they added the whole bird. They could have the whole bird. Maybe not. You don't even have to add the whole bird, though. You could just make it more designed. The Cleveland Cavaliers, I do really like the Cavs. I don't think they have the full shield anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here I think it's just a C, but I do think that this one's one of the better letter logos. I'm going to put this at the highest of C tier. I do think that it's not... Actually, I'm going to put it up because I do think it's better than all these guys. Here, I don't know what I'm talking about. The blue, actually, I think it's better than the Blues. Here, it's such a nice design, It's very iconic because, LeBron played there. I'm not a big LeBron fan. I don't like LeBron, but it is iconic because of him. Here, he made that an iconic logo in, basketball and sports in general. I think that, he shaped this team to be a more popular team because they never really had crazy success before him. The Celtics, this is a very iconic logo. I really do like this one. This is probably the best one with the words in it. I'm going to put this A tier all the way behind my Broncos. Because I really do think it's very, very iconic. Very, very good. I like this Celtic design, him spinning the basketball on his finger. Very, very good design, and I think it's very underrated. Here, I don't see many people talking about it when they're saying best logos. The Chargers, I just think you're freaking boring as hell. I think you guys need a total rebrand. You can have such a better logo, I believe, but it still works. Funny story, my little brother Oliver once thought that this team was named the Hares because he thought it was blonde hair, which is funny, but funny story there. Kansas City rebrand. You could go and make a cool chief, It would be so much cooler if you just did not make it so simple. I like the arrowhead, but, you could have the arrowhead with, like, a chief head in it or something, or, like, a chief holding a spear with an arrowhead on it. But, yeah, it's pretty simple. Not great. Clippers, I also think they need a rebrand. They could, put like a razor or something on there. Just kidding. I think that they do need to just rebrand it because they could, I don't know what a Clipper necessarily is in this stance. But, they could definitely, make something cooler looking, not that. I know it's just the ball now, I believe, but I still think it's kind of dumb looking. The Colts, I would put them in rebrand or F. But I'm gonna put them in D. It's just so simple, and I think if they went with a better color scheme too, because blue and white is great. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's so overused in teams that you could, put some more design and detail into it. But, yeah. The Cowboys, I do like the Cowboys because it's iconic. I don't like the Cowboys because it's just a start. You could do a lot more with a cowboy. You could do a dude riding a horse with like a lasso, a hat on it. But now it's you know, I'm gonna put you in rebrand because I think I'm gonna put both you and the Colts in rebrand and Portland because you guys do need a rebrand. Even though I think you guys are iconic, you do need to rebrand it. It's not great here. It's just it's just boring. It's really not interesting. Like you're like, show me what the best logo for a cowboy is. No one's gonna put just a star besides Cowboys fans or football fans because that's just what they're familiar to. But if you ask a non-sports fan to make a logo for a cowboy, they would not just put a star, bro. The Kachina Coyotes. Here's my hot take. It's the best. It's going to be number one for me. I think it's the sweetest logo. It's got so many cool colors. The mask, the stick, you know, the coyote. I think it's so great. I wish that they were still a team and stuff because that logo's probably never going to be used again. Maybe in like an alternate for the Utah Mammoth, but I don't think so. I think that this logo is going to be done, but I really, really like it. I wish that the Coyotes are still around because I believe this is the best logo in all of sports. The Cubs are pretty good because it's iconic. Not good because I like it. Yeah, it's gonna go on rebrand. The Diamondbacks, I do think that this one could be rebranded, but I don't think it needs to be because I think I really like the design for it. I'm pretty sure a Diamondback is supposed to be a snake. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of B. Don't think it's better than the Cardinals, but I think it's really solid. New Jersey Devils. I think this is a very hot take because it is really simple, but I'm going to put it bottom. I'm going to even put it above the Capitals in A because the Devils logo is so, like, neat. It's nice. I do think that it would be cool if they switched the red and black and stuff and do, like, a red outline with black in it. I think it'd be awesome if they did that. But LA Dodgers, here's the thing. I really like this logo because of it's like just the design of like the baseball going into the air like that thing. I don't think it needs to be rebranded. I think the Dodgers are a team that gets the exception because I don't know at all what you could do. Clippers, Portland Trailblazers, I don't know what you could do for those, but at the same time, there's got to be a way. I don't know if there's a way you could make a Dodgers logo be better than this. I think Dodgers logo is still bad. Here, it's just iconic. Here, so I'll put it at the top of C. You know, I'm actually going to put it below these two. I think it's a little disrespectful. Miami Dolphins, especially this logo, I think this is their best logo. I'm going to put in A tier, bottom of A tier, because I like the black. This is their Black Friday design, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, though. This might have been their logo for some time, but I'm pretty sure it's just white underneath the Dolphins. Minor change, but it really makes a cool difference. I really do like it. It's going to go at the bottom of A tier. Regular one would probably go at the right behind the Cavs in the B tier, but I really do like the black. The Ducks. I think this Ducks logo is dog shit. Dog shit logo. So bad. I hate it. I get that it's supposed to be duck foot, but you should rebrand it. Even though I know they did already rebrand it. It just definitely needed a rebrand. Here, I know the new logo. I don't think they're going to have it on here. We still have so many to go. Oh my. We'll do a few more and then we'll, continue it in another day. The Eagles, I think, is good, but not as great as people think. Here, I think it's going to go behind the Cavs. Here. The Falcons, I never liked it. To be honest, I think it was just weird. The arm just made it seem weird. I get that it's supposed to be like an F for Falcon, but I think they could have just done better. Just don't even make the logo into the letter. Just make the cool Falcon logo. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of C. Calgary, I really do like Calgary's logo, but it's still too plain. I think a black outline on top of the yellow outline would make it a bit better. I think they did that with some sort of uniform, but I think their other logo is way better. Philadelphia, the Flyers, rebrand. I don't know what you could do, obviously, for a Flyer logo, but I think the Flyers logo is so stupid. It's really dumb. It's not cool, in my opinion. The Giants, this is the Los Angeles Giants or San Diego Giants? I'm not sure. But the Giants, they have a good logo. I mean, they've a pretty nice logo. I do think that it's better than the Diamondbacks, but worse than the Cardinals. Those are like the top 3 baseball logos so far. And they are on the B tier. New York, the Giants. It's iconic, but rebrand, dude. You can make like a giant with like a city behind him or something. That would be so cool. They could make such a cool logo with that name, but they just don't. They just didn't. The Grizzlies, this is definitely not their best logo. We know that the old Grizzly would probably have been up there with the Kachina, but this one, I don't hate it. It's just not great. I think I'm going to put it atop of C tier. I do think that the Diamondbacks do take it. The Canadians, very simple, very classic. It's like the Dodgers. I don't really like the logo, but it's so iconic that you got to put it up here. You know, I'll put it right next to the Dodgers, but I'm going to put it above the Dodgers because I think that they're, the better team, in my opinion, because I'm more of a hockey fan than baseball. The Atlanta Hawks. See, here's the thing. The Hawks. I don't like it. Rebrand it. You can make just a hawk. The Hawk logo is too simple. Here. The Miami Heat. I do like this logo. I think it's going to go below all these baseball teams here, but it's a very, very nice logo. Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets. I don't know. I really like it. I think I'm going to put the Charlotte Hornets. I do think that this is like the first where I do think that the one with the letters is better than the old one without letters, because I did not like the old one without letters. It was just so weird. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I probably would have put that one at top of C tier because it was still nice. It was still not bad, but it was just not good either. I do think it's better than the Capitals, Devils, and Blue Jackets. Here, I think it does go behind my Avs, though. I don't even know who the hell this is. This is so stupid. Rebrand. I think that might be the Guardians. I'm not sure, though. The Islanders. The Islanders are very solid. I think I really like, the design for the logo. I think it's going to go below Cleveland. The Jags. The old Jags logo was better. This Jags logo is great, though. I'm going to put it above the Cavs and B tier. The Toronto Blue Jays. I'll put them above the Canadians and tier. It's just too simple. I don't like it. Utah Jazz. I really like their old logo. Their old logo, like John Stockton days logo. I think you rebrand it right back to that. So I just don't think this new one's that good at all. The Winnipeg Jets. It's very simple but very good. I think I'm gonna put this below I'm gonna put this one right here. Very good, very simple though. And I like the leaf mixed with the jet, and it's just very, very plain, not a crazy design logo, but it's very good. New York Jets, rebrand. You got the Jets logo. You could literally just make the Winnipeg Jets without the leaf, and I think it would be better than their current logo. Same with Sacramento. They could definitely rebrand it. This is probably the best rebrand logo, though. I'm going to put this at the top. I haven't been ranking the rebrand logos because I don't think that these really matter. They all just needed rebranding. But I think Sacramento does go above. LA Kings, their old logo is better. New York Knicks, I really like, the 3D thing that they did with it. And I like the colorway. I think, though, if they did the gray and they did black instead, I think that would be better. And I think it would be way better. I think it would be better, and I think that it would just make it, cleaner. Vegas. Here's my hot take. Rebrand it. I think they could do better. I think they could do a lot better with Vegas Golden Knights, man. I think they should rebrand it. I do like the logo. I think this is actually going to go to the top of Sacramento. I think that one's a great logo, but I think they need to rebrand it. I think they need to add more to it. Seattle Kraken, rebrand. It's better than most of these, but they need to rebrand it, dude. Make an actual Kraken. Lakers, it's too iconic. It's gotta go with this category here, but I think it's the worst one in that category because I almost just put it in rebrand. It's so iconic, but not great. I think they could do so much better. And then especially with the purple and yellow, I love that color scheme. Maple Leafs, too iconic, but I do think it needs a rebrand. I think it's better than the Lakers, though. It's the Leaf. Actually, I think it's the best because you kind of did all you could with the logo, I guess. So, Tampa Bay, it's one color. It's probably the best one color logo possible, but it's got to go in D tier, dude. It's just too plain, dude, and it's so boring. I think it's stupid. I don't like it. The Detroit Lions is a great logo. I just wish that they replaced the white with black. I just love black contrast, I think it just works well with logos. Here, but I am going to put this one in. I'm going to put this one here. Didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I keep clicking this. The Orlando Magic. I think if it was just the ball, it'd be great. But it's the best going into rebranding. Seattle Mariners. I do like this one. This one's one of the better baseball ones. But it's going to go top of C. The Marlins, I believe. I freaking love the black with the blue and pink. I hate pink. I don't like the color at all. But in this fashion, they actually made it look good. I'm going to put this above the Jags. Mavericks. Oh, man. One of my favorite logos. It's going to go in A tier. The Mets. I don't hate it. I think this is actually the new best logo for baseball. The Nationals. Rebrand. Could do so much more. The Nets. The Bees. The Nets. Dude, the New Jersey Nets logo. I've been playing a ton of 2K these last few days. The New Jersey Nets logo is so much better than this or any logo they've ever had. The New Jersey Nets. Their logos got from really good to really bad. So I think they rebranded right back to the New Jersey Nets. You could change it to Brooklyn now and not in New Jersey. But you could I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets, I really do like it. Do you think, though? This is not disrespecting one of my favorite teams, but I think Denver Nuggets could use a rebrand. It's just too plain for me. The Orioles, I hate it, but I'll give it some courtesy and put it at the bottom of C. I just don't like the look of it, dude. It just pisses me off. But I will give it some respect because it is a drawn-out logo, and baseball teams fail to do that. Like, you see, India Padres will just throw out here quickly. Pacers, I think what they could have done is done, like, a person running or something. I don't know. It's not... They could I think they definitely need a rebrand. It's not a bad logo, though. Not necessarily. Green Bay... It's too iconic. It's just too iconic. It's going up here with the too iconic to rebrand it. Florida. I really used to think this was like my favorite logo until I was introduced with some other logos, and then I kind of just lost faith for it, but I will put it at the bottom here. Let's get rid of the Phillies immediately because the Phillies are another dog poop logo. Carolina Panthers, they're going up here. I'm saying behind the Hornets, though, because the Hornets I still really like. The Patriots, the Pats, the Poops, they could definitely do better. I think they're going to they should rebrand it. Psych, I got to put them in. I kind of forgot that they're also iconic. Guess I couldn't see it. Never mind, because they have a good logo that's way better. The Patriot, the actual Patriot. Can't remember his name. Patty or something? I don't know. New Orleans, I think this is a good one with the letters. I think they did good with the letters here. I'm going to put them in underneath the Islanders. Penguins, very simple but good. Bottom of A tier. Pirates, you had a great name. One of the best names sports, and you go with a P. A sharp P. Yeah. Dog poop. The Smashville Predators. I think you should change everything about it. Like the logo. But the Saber-Toothed Tigers. Something like that. Just don't like the name. It's just not good anymore. Just because I learned about all the bad stuff. Texas Rangers, don't like it. It's too simple. Raiders, I hate the Raiders, but I think that this is honestly up there behind my ass, so I can't disrespect my ass. I like Rams. It's so stupid. Go back to the old Ram and do the new colors or something, because I think you rebrand it back to that. New York Rangers, it's not too iconic. We're rebranding it. Toronto Raptors, rebrand it back to the old one. Don't think this is bad. This could go to an alternate, but rebrand it back to the old one. Baltimore, I love Baltimore's logo. I just love the black and purple. The dark purple and the matte black just fits so well. I think they're going at the top of B. I think this is Tampa Bay, but I don't know Tampa Bay who. I don't know who these guys are either, so both can go there. My Rockies can go there. The Royals, I'll put the Royals in F tier. It's pretty bad, but I don't know what they could. I do know what they could do. They could just do like a king thing. The Detroit Red Wings, it's iconic, but it just doesn't look great to me. It's not the worst. It's my least favorite hockey team, but I'll put it at the top of C just because it is iconic and it's also better than the other iconic ones. Because I wouldn't rebrand it because I don't know what I would rebrand it to. Actually, I would rebrand it just to make the white into black because it just looks so much better. The Chicago Reds or the Cleveland Reds, I don't know. It's the Reds, and they could do better. Rockets, they need a rebrand because they could literally make a rocket. I think they used to have a rocket like a while back. The Buffalo Sabres, here's a hot take. They could rebrand it, dude. I think they can make it a bit more cool. I think their old logo, too, is so good. Here, I think what they could do with the old logo It's just put like a sword hidden in the photo or something, or a saber, whatever they call it. A Saints logo. It's iconic, but not iconic enough. Seahawks. I don't like it personally, but it's like the same thing as the Red Wings. Ottawa. I think that they did such a good job with remaking this. I think that this goes right here. Actually, above the Devils, and I'll put them above the Blue Jackets too. The Sharks. I really love the Sharks. I think that they're going in S tier. That's their third S tier. Really like that logo. I just wish that they didn't make the hockey stick orange and the eyes orange. I think they could have done the teal for both. Maybe the black for the stick and the teal for the eyes. I think it was just weird adding small faint colors. The Spurs. It's pretty iconic. It's slightly iconic. It's gonna go at the bottom of B because I don't hate it. It's pretty good, but could add like an extra color in there to make it pop more. Maybe outline it in like a red would be kind of cool. Add like a red as your third color. The Dallas Stars, rebrand. Just kidding. Like, what else would they do? They're named the Stars. Still hate it though. Actually, they're going in F tier. You're joining the Brewers. Congrats. The Steelers, rebrand. Suns, don't like it. I honestly think they should brand it to without the letters. I think it's just weird that they have it in like a box. Like, what are we doing? It's like a Game Boy. It's stuck inside a Game Boy. Just do the sun with the thing. Maybe like add something else to it. But like, it's just weird. I don't like the box around it. Texans is very simple, but I love it. I think it's gonna go inside of B tier. Actually, I think accidentally placed it. It was perfect. Okay, see, they're named the Thunder, and they don't have Thunder. Rebrand is the biggest category right now. This is Detroit. I don't remember the name of the team for Detroit. We're gonna put this here though, because it's probably the best logo in here. I really like the font, but it just doesn't make sense. Titans, rebrand. Just kidding. Actually, yes, rebrand, because you can make an actual freaking Titan. I do like that logo, though. I don't even know. Timberwolves. I think their old logo was so much cooler. So much cooler. I'm going to put them in A tier. I think I'm going to put them in B tier, actually. Right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Vikings. It's their fourth S tier. Vikings logo is very good. I think actually I'm going to put the Sharks at the bottom. Actually, I think I like the Sharks a bit more than Vikings. Golden State, rebrand it. Go back to the lightning bolt. Dude, that was so cool. Washington football team, I get that this is not even a team anymore. But, I mean, even their logo now should be rebranded. So it's pretty lame. White Sox. You could at least do some socks. Minnesota Wild is another S tier one. Some S tiers late. The Wizards could have such a better logo. Your old logo is so cool. Yankees, too iconic. It's going right into... Okay, I thought I lost the tier list right before I was about to finish it. You get to go in the same category as these other... Hey, thank you guys for watching. I wanted to do a quick thing real quick. I'm going to be doing these at the end of my videos from now on. My birthday is August 6th, right? You know, about a month. I want to get to 100 subscribers before my birthday. That would mean the world to me. That's like my dream, is to hit 100 subscribers on a YouTube channel. My brother's done it, you know, and I want to keep posting content. I'm going to post as often as I can. I'm going to try to do a lot more, you know, and I've been posting a lot more recently, I feel like, and I'm going to get back into the Minecraft stuff, all that. And I'm going to be analyzing these trades. I'm going to post each day analyzing trades. But yeah, I feel like this is a huge step for my YouTube channel this year. I think I've taken it to the next level, potentially. I still need to get, better editing, better stuff, better software. That's why I'm, working on, getting the PC working back up again so then I can start recording on there, making videos on there, analyzing on there. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you later.